Shalom, shalom, Yahshua Allah. I want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rahakadash, which in the Pele Hubatons, Queen as Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the prophets and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you, sister and brothers, living this truth, and shalom to the brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show themselves approved. Shalom. About to start us off today, man, to show you that Esau, Edom is the devil that we say that they are. And when we say Esau, Edom, that goes for the white nation, the people that call themselves white, talking about them for any newcomers. And I'm about to show you a clip from the Ox page. The Ox Zadok, I know him as Mr. Hill, and he's on fire right now. I mean, on fire. I recommend y'all watch this lesson. I'm about to get off his page. That was a real good lesson, man. He's doing real good work right now, man. That's why I'm about to, pull some stuff off of this. Because it hit me in the spirit to do something on this. Because, like, Esau really showing who he is right now. And he's been exposed so bad that the other nations know who Esau is. And they're telling Esau, no. Esau looking like, I can't believe it. You gonna tell me no? And they telling Esau no. And I think through the spirit, the reason why these nations are rising because Esau is because of all the works. Started apostles and elders on down. All the works of the brothers pushing out this righteous vibration, exposing Esau. Like I've heard some 2/3 Jakes call, so-called white people Edomites. Like everybody started calling about their biblical nationality. And it's not just us doing this. I'm starting to see other nations starting to see them as the devil as well. And now they're turning on the devil. Like they're losing power because they no longer have that narrative of being good, upright, honest, and being the best and being godlike. They no longer have that. Now what they're really like, everybody's starting to see them as wicked, despicable, abominable, and that's happening. And I notice Esau needs that covering to do what he does. So with no further ado, we're going to watch some clips of Esau trying to spread his wickedness, and it's not working because he's been exposed. And watch how these people take it. Watch how Esau takes the fact that they've been found out. Peep that. That's what really I was like, wow. It wowed me, Yahshua, when I seen that. Because we seen this man's downfall before our very eyes. So watch when they go to Hamites, and for the new people, Hamites are Africans. They go to Africa trying to push their poison. And watch what Ham got to say. So let's check it out. Put this on pause.
What is your message to Western human rights groups, to President Obama, to lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people?
Respect African societies and their values. If you don't agree, you just keep quiet. Let's manage our society the way we see. If we are wrong, we shall find out by ourselves. Just the way we don't interfere with yours.
Do you personally dislike homosexuals?
Of course, they are disgusting. What sort of people are they? How can you go? I never knew what they were doing. That's how I've been told recently that what they do is terrible, disgusting. But I was ready to ignore that if there was proof that that's how he's born, abnormal. But now the proof is not there.
Around the world. What I can tell you about steps the United States might take in response is that we are undertaking a review of our relationship with Uganda in light of this decision.
But Museveni remains unperturbed.
The outsiders cannot dictate to us. This is our country, this is our society, this is our future. It is not anybody's future. The outsiders will have to live with us, or if they don't want, they take their aid and we shall. Uganda is very rich, we don't need aid. In fact, aid is part of the problem.
Continue to urge.
Africans don't play games, man. Listen to this.
Madam President, what's your position on decriminalizing homosexual acts in Liberia?
we've already taken a position on that we're not going to sign any such law.
You won't sign any law to decriminalize?
I won't sign any law that has to do with that area, none whatsoever. We like ourselves just the way we are.
So, in essence, homosexuality for two gay men under the books is illegal in Liberia.
We've got certain traditional values in our society that we'd like to preserve.
So you're saying you wouldn't decriminalize just that current law?
I've just said to you, we're going to maintain our traditional values.
So let's start today's lesson. Let's see what the...
Hear that? I just told you. So they kept pressing them to pass something that is really not beneficial to you as a civilization. It's not, that's really what Esau's promoting is death. And Ham is not going for it. Esau say, if you don't accept me pushing this, I'm not going to give you any aid. You hear what Uganda president said? He said, aid is the problem. We get your hand out of my pocket, Esau. I don't need your help, Esau. Your help comes with poison. So Hamites, or so-called, Africans, used to champion Esau. They were like Esau's number one help, in beating us down as a nation. And then Esau used to come with that disguise, Christian ministries, and they wanted to push that poison on the Ham. Ham said no. Ham was telling Esau no. And so Esau's like, oh, if you tell me no, I'm not going to give you no help. And Hamites, the Africans, like, I don't care. I'll just double down on my exports. We got according to our resources, we like the richest country in the world anyway. We need to control our own resources. So now Ham is starting to understand that Esau, Edom is the devil in the flesh, and they don't want to deal with Edomites anymore. Just like we're taking up that as well. So with that being said, they losing power, man. And really, when I look at it, and Ham probably noticed what I noticed too. If it wasn't for, Russia bubbling up, if it wasn't for China starting to buck up, then they would just go to Uganda and Liberia and just do war and just ransack the country, take their goods and make them do it. But they can't do that right now because they had their hands full with these other countries. So with Hamites not accepting that poison that Esau's pushing, which the Bible describes as that wine, that shows, man, Esau, you hear that one chick on the second one dealing with her, the Liberian president, that Eve, well, I ain't gonna say Eve, that was a Hamite woman. We're dealing with that Hamite woman. You said she kept trying to press it, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Kept questioning. She said, I just answered it. She answered like 3 times because she just couldn't believe. Then Hamites are saying no to what they got going. They let you know that Esau, Edom is done. The world sees them as the devil, and they the devil, man. How you gonna push some stuff like that? Like nothing that ain't beneficial. Basically pushing, trying to kill them and destroy their society. And Ham notices that. And that lets you know that they are the devil in the flesh. Because they're pushing something that's totally against Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. If you need any evidence, go to Leviticus chapter 18. It tells you that is wrong. Point blank, period. And they over here looking at Babylon the Great America and see all the problems from them pushing that. And they like, we not about to do that. Because that ruins the whole nuclear family. Their whole agenda does. It ruins the whole nuclear family. And if you continue in that, it's going to destroy you, period. And they know that. They say, well, why would any sane civilization push that? That's retarded. But Esau is retarded. And Esau loves wickedness. So that's why Esau pushes that. Because it's against what? It's against Yahweh Shah. Therefore, we have identified the son of perdition. We have identified the Antichrist or anti-Hamashiach. It's Esau Edom. So with that, let's prove that. Let's prove that. Let's go to a book they took out. And we know why they took it out. I'm going to show you why they took it out. Because it makes the Bible very authentic. Let's go to Maccabees and the Apocrypha, a book they took out. And I'm going to show you why they took the book out. Because you go to 1 Maccabees Let's go to verse 7. But for reference, let's start with the first one. It talks about somebody that we all learned in school, a figure, in history. And let's read it. It says, this First Maccabees 1:1. And it happened after Alexander, son of Philip the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chetam, and smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece. And who is that it's talking about? That's Alexander, who they call Alexander the Great, Alexander the Greek. So that's when the Grecians first came into power through him. And in school we learned all about that guy. So we know who that is. So Esau tries to present the Bible as a fairy tale, but when you go to the Apocrypha, you go to Maccabees, you can see it's not a fairy tale book. This is a historically accurate book, and it's talking about you get the real history from the Bible. And here we got a dude that they all forced down our throats in school. Esau talking about Alexander the creep, I call him, but the Greek in pride. And here you go. And see, I just want to show you that that's why they took the Apocrypha out. They're like, oh no, we can't present it as a fairy tale book. We got a real character in here. Take that out of there. What are you doing? Take that out. We'll present, the other stuff. But we ain't gonna talk about it. We don't want them to know there was Israelite warriors. Pull that stuff out of there. So here's the point I wanted to put to show you. This is to show you that Esau, Edom is the devil. So this is First Maccabees 1:7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bear rule, everyone in his place. Now check it out. Here's the point in verse 9. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves, so that their sons after them many years. And evils were multiplied in the earth. So evil started getting spread big time with Alexander the Creep. After he reigned and conquered all those countries and spread his wickedness everywhere, when Edomites started ruling based off this man right here. And when he started ruling, what the Bible says? It said evils increased, or evils multiplied, with the same thing, in the earth. So that shows now we have identified who the devil in the flesh is. Now we know who are responsible for spreading wickedness, and they're still doing it to this day. I say we just reading this in the scriptures right now in Maccabees, something they did thousands of years ago. We flash forward to here, 2023, and they're still doing the same thing. But they just got slicker about it. See, Alexander the Great, he conquered by the sword, which Esau does too. But Esau got slicker now. Now he tries to do it with a gift. The gift destroys the heart. Now he try to come with some aid. I do this for you. I do this is good for you, but it comes with agenda. And the agenda is like poison. You take that, man, it's going to straight ruin your whole civilization. And then it'll just come in and ravish and take all your resources. And that's really what it's about. They want whatever's in Uganda and Liberia. Probably got some lithium or some kind of, precious metal or something valuable. Esau wants it. So you're going to produce some, something to destabilize your civilization. And then you come in there and just take everything. And they've been doing it for so long. That's everybody caught on to that. Everybody now know you Esau Edom, man. Everybody know you the devil. You got everybody. I know Hamites call Edomites white devils. So now they like, man, we ain't just gonna say that. We gonna, go with that. They really are devils, man. Get out of our country. Hey, respect how we do our things. And I don't want nothing to do with you. And then they really feeling some type of way here in Babylon the Great. It be Edomites trying to spark a conversation with me when I'm off the clock, and I just pay them no mind. I'm like, why you want to talk to me? And I know what it is. They want to see that they still got that sway. Do you still look up to me, Jake? And I treat them dudes with straight disrespect when I'm off the clock. When I only saw his clock, like, Edomite don't want to see me, man. I don't want to chit chat with you. I don't want to small talk with you. None of that. And it be messing their heads up when I ignore them. It messes their heads up, man. They like, oh man, Jake don't care about me no more. Because the hopefully like we don't. So Esau, man, he's been found out, man. That's that. What's that? Jeremiah. I might go get that. I pull it a lot. I will go pull it, but it fits so much. I might have to get it. Yeah, Jeremiah 49:10. I'm gonna just have to pull it, man. It's a lot if I sound like a broken record, but it fits, man. It fits. It's Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered the secret places. All those little wise councils, Illuminati, Bilderberg, Council of 300, Trilateral Commission, all of that. That's been found out. He should not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. His seed is spoiled. They're on drugs. Why they're on drugs? Because they're not great. They find out they're not great. In the 50s, they had that pride that they was great. Now all that's coming away with. All their crimes getting pulled up, their history getting pulled up. Everybody talk about Black Wall Street right now. They don't even call it a race riot no more. They call it a massacre. So they're shameful spewing on this glory. And Edomites are now, a lot of your Edomites know they Edomites right now. They starting to know that. And how you think they make them feel? And they probably watching our lessons. They know they going into slavery. And then they can't dispute it because it's all true. So imagine, that's like demoralizing them. And you can see it on them. You can see it in their everyday life. Like I was supposed to go take my little test. So I got to go deal with Edomites. I'm looking at Edomites. They look like they about to go off themselves, man. They're like depressed. And I'm loving it. And that's because they know they're Edomites, man. Their crimes getting pulled up. And I don't think that cognitive dissonance is working so good no more. Because it's like Yahushua just hitting them with the truth, like bam, bam, bam. And then like they see World War III creeping up. They know the prophecies on that. They see the Civil War brewing up. And like I did a lesson earlier, like the Edomite woman said, it's over with. Devil been exposed. And once exposure comes, once the criminal's been found, that evidence been presented, what comes next? Judgment. So this devil, hey, his nationality, Esau Edom, is sticking to him like glue. He's not liking it at all. And let's go to this right here. This further proves that they the devil. Because they just keep committing crimes that shows who they are. I'm like, if they had any intelligence, they would stop. But I notice they can't stop because they're the wicked. So they have to continue to do wickedness. And I'm looking like, man, if you had any lick of sense, just stop and do right. But then I have to like look at it from the truth aspect. They can't do right. They're incapable of doing anything beneficial or doing anything righteous. They can't. They are the wicked. So they have to do wickedness. So I'm like, man, you still doing wickedness. You've been exposed. So it's like a person that's like, they tell you, hey, if you keep smoking crack, you about to die. But the crackhead got to keep smoking crack. He can't stop. They told him, if you keep smoking crack, you're going to die. And he's still going to keep doing it. That's why I'm looking at Esau. Esau just can't stop. So check it out. This is Daniel 7:25. And it reads, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. Yeah, we woe out. And think to change times and laws, and they should be given into his hand until a time and times and a divided of time. Now, key word in there said, change laws. Yahushua laid down laws for us to live by. Really, the whole world need to live by them because they preserve life. But what does Esau look to do? He trying to right a wrong. He trying to change laws. Yahushua said, don't be laying down with man as he is a woman. But Esau said, you could do that. It's okay. And none of that, he putting legislation and law to make it where it's okay. That's him changing the laws. Changing times. He's done did that. We ain't on our high holy days no more. He got a whole calendar. He done changed up. This devil done changed up everything. He done messed up everything. He done turned the world upside down. And he speak with great words against the Most High. You look at these devils that got money. Like, I can't remember that dude's name, but the dude right up under Klaus Schwab in the World Economic Forum, he called God fake news. They always talking about, well, I can splice DNA. I can decide when people live or die. I'm God. That's Esau right now, man. And that goes to that precept right there. So now we can identify. Plus, this precept goes perfect with Job 9:24. The land is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof. Who and where and who is he? And now we can answer that question. It's Esau Edom. That's him all day. He's been He's proven that he is. Like, we say it, and then he does stuff to where we like, I did not tell you the devil. Did not tell you he the devil. And if you had any doubt, let me present this evidence. There it go. There go the devil being the devil. And then he fits the biblical scriptures, man. As we showing it right now. He done took books out the Bible, man. The Apocrypha used to be in the Bible. The devil said, no, take that out of there. So he's the anti-Christ or anti-Hamashiach. We go Paleo Hebrew. Because he's against everything in the book. So you read the book, if you read the word from Genesis to Revelation, you know, with the Apocrypha included, you'll find out that Esau breaks every law in the book. He's totally against it. But yet try to tell you he with it. He believe in it. But his actions don't show that. His laws don't show that. You know, he's totally against it. Which, let's go get this to further prove that. Let's go to 1 John. Then he lies so much, his lies is coming undone. Because the real prophet is out now teaching the truth. So all his lies is coming undone. I noticed he needed them lies. So check this out. See, now, like, start Apostle Elders, man, we in this word now. And we reading and we breaking it down. So therefore, his lies coming in. I came across this. This is 1 John 2:18. It reads, little children, it is the last time. And as yet have heard that the Antichrist shall come, even now are there many Antichrists, whereby we know that it's the last time. See, that doesn't go with you trying to say it's one person going to come into power and he's going to take over the whole world. And you know how they pitch it to you in planted Christianity. They say it's just one person. But when you come into the truth, you find out it's a group of people. It's a nation that is the Antichrist. That's why the scriptures say the revealing of the Antichrist. You find out he's already been here. Then when you really get into it, you find out, oh, the white man is the Antichrist. Esau, Edom. And then it makes all sense. Everything falls into place out of it. Then you understand why he blew up Black Wall Street. Then you understand why he took the land from the Native Americans and dang near, wiped out our northern tribe brothers and sisters. Then you understand that. Then you understand why he gave them blankets infected with smallpox. Biowarfare. He was doing that way back then. Without technology. This devil always got down like that. Then you read the Bible and it says the Esau's a cunning hunter. Then you understand why they like hunting so much. Then you understand why they like eating raw meat. Like, it all makes sense. They're the caveman. Now you understand why they don't like to bathe like that. Now you understand why they stink. It all makes sense. Now you know who the devil is. And then, like, you just go out, you just hear the devil do something or say something, and he just proves that he is that person. He proves himself. Lies coming undone. It just make all the sense in the world. So you like, man, you throw everything you learned in Sunday school, Plain Christianity, wrap it all up and throw it in the trash. And then you start new. And when you come into this truth and you learn that, you renewing your mind, you like, man, the truth made way more sense. Way more sense. You like, wow. Like, I figured that devil was my enemy. I figured he was the devil, but now I know he's the devil. His works precede him. Like the scriptures say, judge a fruit by its tree. And Esau's tree got Jake's hanging from it, lynching. Now you understand why they was able to do that and go to sleep at night and not lose no sleep. That's how they get down. That's their nature. Now you understand why they can get into, alphabet agenda and they feel comfortable in that area. And not only they feel comfortable in that area, they try to make you accept it and do it too. If your mind weak, they'll turn you out, as the streets say. You get turned out. Because Esau already does that. And he want to do you like that. He confused and messed up and wicked. He wants you to be confused, messed up, and wicked. And see, we were built to be righteous. So we're not going to be able to do what Esau do and then our minds be right. It's going to bug us out way worse. We're not programmed to be wicked. That's why Jake should not try to be like Esau. It's going to mess you up. You need to be what you're supposed to be, man. Tailored after the laws and commandments of the scriptures. This is our culture. This is our nature. And when you be like that, it gives a sense of peace and calmness to your life. You get comfort. You get right. You try to be like Esau, it's gonna mess you up. That's why them celebrities is messed up. Because they gotta be like Esau and do all the rituals and the abominable acts, and it bugs you out, man. It's gonna bug you out. You're not built for that. Esau can do all that and sleep good at night. Esau get messed up. He try to be righteous. That messes him up. These devils can't go to sleep at night unless you do some wickedness. And so I noticed. And plus, let me go get that, man. They bring a precept to my mind. Since I say that. Let's go to Proverbs 8 and 13. And this reads, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogance, and the evil way, and the froward mouth do I hate. See, we supposed to fear the Lord. If you fear the Lord, you're going to do what? Keep the laws and commandments as best your abilities. And what the Lord tell us to do? Hate the evil. So we're supposed to hate what Esau do. We're supposed to hate what Esau represents and what he wants to do and how he is. Because what did Esau come with? Pride and arrogance. When they had them little parades, what's the key word in them parades? Pride. They go out naked, throw it in your face. They don't give a dang what children is out there looking. Hey, you need to be like this. This is the good life. This is happy. This is free. What you're trying to do is oppressive. Hey, man, nah, gone with that, dude. And that's the evil way, you know? So my Lord commanded me to hate the evil way. And I like, you know, when you got the spirit in you, you already kind of pre-programmed to be like that. It's just when you get into the truth, it helps you solidify that. Like, ain't no more doubts. Like, ain't no them trying to persuade you. Like, what they call you a bigot, you been a bigot. You been closed-minded. Or what's the word they use? You a homophobe and stuff like that. You know, nah, miss me with all of that. I just want to be righteous. And I'm right to be righteous. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's pretty much needed in the earth. So I'm going to defend that and be that. And I don't give a damn if everybody else is doing that, and I ain't. There's nothing but the hopefully let. We don't have a go with the flow spirit or do what the crowd do. No, we be different. I'm built differently. And I like to see the scriptures give us confidence to be who we are. Because the devil wants to, you know what they call it, gaslighting. He want to like get off in your ear and persuade you to be evil and wicked. And then tell you that's good. Well, you know it ain't good. And see, if you not built up or you weak, they'll get you to go with it. A lot of people get persuaded to do it because what they call that peer pressure or that crowd control thing, like, and they'll go for it. See, this truth is to solidify our minds to stand up for righteousness and like, no. And tell that devil, no. That's what the devil's starting to hear and it's pissing him off. He's getting told, no, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not about to live like that. I don't agree with that lifestyle. And I'm going to tell you no. And it's easier now because guess what? Who we telling no to? We saying no to the devil. Ain't no red man with no pitchfork and some horns with wings or burning people on the ground. No, man. We see the devil every day. You go outside your house or you go to work. You turn your TV. You see the devil in some shape, form, or fashion. He's trying to promote a wicked agenda to you. And so with us now knowing that that's the devil, it's easy to tell that devil no. You my adversary, man. You my enemy. I'm supposed to tell you no. I ain't supposed to trust you or do anything that you doing. If I'm doing what you doing, I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm off. I need to not do what you do. And having the truth makes it easy to tell that devil no. Real easy. And I'm going to go with this too, since I said that. 2/3 have a problem with that. And that's because they want to be like Esau. So here go Proverbs 3 and 31. Envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. Further proof to back us up, man. Put this in yellow. That's enlightenment stuff right there. Choose none of his ways, man. We're not supposed to be like Esau, man. I don't want to be like Esau. I don't envy Esau in that way. Like, I want to live in a big house like Esau. I want to get out here and, knock people off like Esau. I want to eat my raw meat. mess with my homeboys. And I know this, your hood, the hood is tailored after Edomites. When you look at gangster niggas, they're just like little mini versions of Edomites, man. You look at Keisha, the little hood rats, they're just like Edomites, the Edomite women. They do the same thing. And they're in the dark. You ask your Pookie and Ray Rays and Keisha, what's the devil look like? Who's the devil? And they're gonna show you that lie. And they don't know they're acting just like the devil. You know, they don't know who the devil is. And the devil liked it like that. He was able to do a lot of things with that covering. When you really think about it, Yashrala, like, he got a lot accomplished, but didn't nobody know who he was. Now that he's being found out, man, he's in straits, man. He can't get nothing off. Nobody trusts him. Everybody's telling him no. And that's what we know, that Yahushua is quickly on the way coming back, because we're in the season where Esau has been exposed. Edomites are being exposed. And they're being known to be the devil in the flesh. Therefore, they can't come through with they slick lies no more. Finesse game is done with. You know, so now they gotta just come with that sword. And like, they're scared right now, because you see what the Hamites said no. You got Moab coming after them. You got their own people. The German Edomites coming after them. All nations are trying to put their hands on Esau right now, because everybody now realize, oh look, you the one who messed my stuff up. You did. So I got something for you. And that's scary right there. They got the whole world about to come up against them. See, that's a precept too. We'll get that. Let's go to Job, because it's going to back up what I just said perfectly. And Ben saying, this is Job 20 and 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Woo! See what I'm talking about? That's what's about to happen. We in that season. All these nations about to attack Esau, because now they know that he is the devil. And he's the one that messed it up for them. He's the one that messed the whole world up. Everybody's starting to know that. And said in the fullness of his sufficiency. So with this one, Esau think he got it going on. You know, he's splicing DNA. He got technology. He got all the satellites and all that. The nuclear missiles and all of that. ICBMs. He think he in it, and now he in straits. He trying to get his little plan off the ground. He having troubles. He's stumbling and fumbling and bumbling and looking crazy on the mic. And that's because everybody looking at him as the devil. Now he feel naked. He don't feel, you know, in that same pride like the 1950s and the 40s. Get out there, talk that good stuff, and, you know, people gonna eat it up. Now everybody looking at him like, man, you old wacko, nerdy little devil. You old raw chicken looking devil, you know, and everybody looking at him crazy. Like, what you got to say? Yup, you turning red, little Johnny boy. What's wrong with you? Up, them brothers on the block did say you turn red. Oh, they said you Edomites. They said you the devil. Man, you is that. And they feeling that. So they in straits. They're having a hard time getting it off. Now, they will get it off, because it's prophesied they'll get it off, but it's not going to last that long. As soon as they give it up, it's going to fall right down. Because there's going to be too much chaos going on to have that going on. They have lost the narrative, because he needed everybody to look at him as he's good. So, with them losing the narrative, they lost a lot of power. Esau's not strong like he used to be as far as his media goes. He's been exposed. So with that, I hope this has been edifying. I want to say Kwam Yashrala, DJ Babal, Shalom.